All right, class, for our Chapter 7 outline, example number 2, fat content versus calories, this is going to be so much easier than example number 1 because we get to use Staplet to calculate all of this for us. And it's going to make this seem a lot easier, and you're going to, maybe you were a little confused about number 1. Number 2 is going to make you feel a lot better because you're going to see when you're using a calculator to do this, it becomes a lot easier. So we want to analyze the association between the fat content and the calories here. So we got our fat and calories. And so we're going to use the testing correlation. And the explanatory is going to be the fat in grams. And this is going to be the calories. Because we think as the amount of fat goes up, the calories would go up, right? So I'm going to type these in. 19, 31, 34, 35. You can pause if you get behind me or anything. 39, 39, 43. And then 410, 580, 590, 40, 680, 660. All right. So make sure you've got it in correctly. So pause and make sure you've got it in correctly. And I'm going to begin analysis. And so I've got my graph here. This is my scatter plot. So it looks like a pretty strong positive correlation right here. Now we have a gap in our data because we need some more data between, like 20 and 28. But it looks like a pretty strong line. And I'm going to go ahead and calculate my correlation. And my correlation is 0.961. That would be my correlation coefficient right there. And then I'm going to calculate the line. So that we calculated the line right there. And this is my equation right here. So think of it as y predicted is equal to 210.95939 plus 11.0555x. So this would be my slope, and this would be my y-intercept. So I have my slope, my y-intercept. I have my least squares regression line right there. This is the LSLR, that line. It's just another word for least squared regression line, LSLR. I have my coefficient of determination is r squared, 0.923. So this is my coefficient of determination. This is my correlation coefficient. This is my equation. This would be my slope. This would be my y-intercept. So that means that, every time you add a gram of fat, an x, every time you add 1 gram of fat, you're adding 11.05 calories. That's what this slope means. 1 gram of fat will be 11.05 calories. Because remember, x is the fat and y is the calories. So as long as you know how to read an algebra equation, you should be able to get that one right. All right, so that was example number 2 in outline 7. I hope that felt pretty good because that one was a lot easier than example number 1, wasn't it?